All right, let's see. Hi, Leo. Huh. Hi, Leo. Hi, Lilac. Hi, Bibi. Oh, hi, Barbie. I thought that said Bibi. Hi, Barbie. I'm good, Lilac. I'm hanging in there. Missed you too, Leo. Hey, Blueberry. Hi, Leslie. Hello, Shannon. Thank you. Hi, Elizabeth. Hey, Malik. Hey, Kimberly. How are you? All right. I don't know who this message is for, but we're about to find out. 2 seconds. 2 seconds. These cards want to stick to. All right. Put my glasses on. Yeah, Spirit's coming through strong. Coming through strong. Let me turn my light on in here because I cannot see. All right. All right. Yeah, happy new month. Hell yeah. I welcome it in. I welcome it in. All right. My hair is a mess. Hey, Flo. Hey, Sotan05. What's going on? Did you change your name? Sotan. I missed you too, Malik. Hey, Tammy. How you feeling? You did, Tammy? Oh, my gosh. How's everybody feeling? Everybody take your medicines that you're supposed to take? Everybody have your breakfast? For some of you, I guess, have your dinner. Well, look at my hair. What the heck? What's going on with this hair? It's a mess. You were, Malik? Oh, my God. Here I am. Yeah, well, 5-1. Well, let me tell you what. May 5th is a big deal. May 5th is 5, 5, and then 23. 5, 5, 23, and 3 and 2 is 5. So that's 5, 5, 5. Okay? Definitely on May 5th, you want to make sure you write down 3 intentions of what you're wanting. Write down 3 things that you want to remove from your life, you want to get rid of. But 3 goals, so to speak, that you have on May 5th. Oh, Cranky. Hi, honey bun. All right. Hi, Renata. Good morning. All right. Still waiting on that lawyer. Elizabeth, yeah, for sure. Shit. Great, Tammy. Great. All right. So I'm going to get started with this message. Listen, I want to get started because it's almost 11 o'clock here a.m. And you know I got to get ready for work. Yeah, thank you. I have blue pair too. I'm trying to find them. All right. So, Tammy, you're going to like this first card because this first card is an owl. You're going to like this first card, Tammy. This first card is an owl. Beautiful picture, right? Look at that card. How clear and beautiful is that? Now, with this owl, talks about wisdom, right? Owls are known for wisdom, how smart they are. It's talking about advancement. It's talking about independent thinking. It's talking about not going with what everybody else says, but going with your own ideas, going with your own intuition, trusting that, okay? It's talking about enlightenment, all right? The next card that comes up is Trinity. Now, when we talk about Trinity, look at that. When we talk about Trinity, wow, that's a little scary, huh? All right, when we talk about Trinity, it's talking about balancing out your decisions, all right? Balancing your decisions. It's really, really important. You've got to find some kind of halfway, some kind of mid something. You got to find a way to make something feel okay. Right now, it's about adapting to a change. Cindy, thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Cindy KC. Thank you, doll. Man, it's been a minute. How you doing over there? All right, so with the Trinity card, it's a number 3 card as well, number 3. So the month of March or number 3 may mean something significant to you, but it is talking about balancing your decisions. It is talking about your priorities. It's talking about adapting to the change. Stop fighting the changes. Stop fighting them. Stop putting that resistance in. Listen, if you have somebody who walked out of your life or wants to walk out of your life, let them walk. I know it's not easy. I know that's not what you want. No matter if this is your friend or your family, listen, I know family is blood, but that doesn't mean that it's okay to keep that toxic relationship going. Sometimes you need distance. Sometimes you need to back up. With this Trinity card and number 3 card, you've got to put your priorities or get your priorities in order. All right, this is a reading for somebody or for many. Now, the other card, Trinity is number 3, and the owl was number 3 and 6, 36. So when you see owl is 36, which is a 9 number. So an owl is coming from the highest universe, the highest power, right? Your father up there. It's number 9. Number 9 is coming from a higher source than you can imagine. It's about wisdom. Again, the owl card, we talked about wisdom. We talked about advancement. We talked about independent thinking with the first card, right? That was the owl. The second card was the Trinity card, and we talked about it being a number 3, balancing your decisions. So you need to use your wisdom. You need to advance yourself. Allow yourself to get uncomfortable for a minute, to adapt to these changes that are happening. Listen, you can't stop a change. You can't. You can't control everything. And as soon as you realize, oh, okay, Cindy, but as soon as you realize that you can't control change, you can't. But you can roll with it and do the best you can through it. Cindy, that 1111 is meaning that you're on the right path. You're not mistakenly somewhere you shouldn't be. It is a confirmation. All right, Buttons, wait, I'll give you another treat. Treat, Buttons? Buttons, you want a treat? All right, the next card is a number 2, which is sage. Stop. Stop it. 2, which is sage, talks about harmony, acceptance, staying calm through the storm, staying calm through any storm that you're going through, keeping your serenity, having patience. For some of you, this having patience is needed. This is talking about, listen, everybody, including myself, we want everything yesterday. We want it to happen now. We want decisions now. We want offers now. We want our paychecks now. But nothing happens on our timing. We can't control the timing. We can't. Wouldn't it be nice if we could? Now, yes, for some of us, we are waiting for the storm to end. But in the meanwhile, what are you doing during the storm? What exactly are you doing during the storm? Are you manifesting? Are you praying? Are you meditating? What are you doing during the storm? When things seem out of control, up in the air, right? When things feel unsettled, not the way you'd like them to be, when you can't control a situation. It's very important. Sometimes you just have to sit and be humble. Sometimes it's like, I'm not sure what to do next. Sometimes you're just better off waiting. Sometimes doing nothing at all, but sitting and being patient will give you and put you where you need to be. Hey, Clara White. Leslie said, that's what I did at the beach this weekend. I released and let go of the past and did forgiveness and said, let go of control. Exactly. It's in our nature. We've always tried to control something or someone. We always believed we could. We always believed that if we made changes to ourselves, that this toxic relationship or this toxic person will change and be better for us. That it'll somehow work out now. That, if I just go with the flow, if I just allow them to take control of me, if I just allow them to limit me, manipulate me, if I just go with it, that'll make them stay. Because some of you have the biggest fears of somebody walking away or being by yourself. Listen, sometimes you got to let something go so something can come in. Sometimes you just have to do that. All right, next card, shelter. 551. Next card is shelter. So with shelter, number 1 card, spiritual growth, revival, taking accountability, understanding that, you know what? Yes, you might have had that person in your life. Yes, they may have kept mistreating you, but accountability means you kept allowing them to come back in. You kept giving them the chance in order to do that. Hey, Skipper Joe, sorry, when you called me, I was with my accountant, could not answer the phone. I told everybody on the live before that my accountant was coming Saturday and I wouldn't be able to talk, but maybe you didn't see it. That's okay. Sorry about that. So number 1 talks about shelter, okay? This card talks about shelter. This card talks about accountability. This card talks about revival. You want to revive something. You want to bring something back to life. You want to put some more energy into something that you may have felt lost a lot of energy. Maybe you want to put this energy into yourself. For some of you, you're just about ready to decide to make a turn here. For some of you, and I don't know who this is exactly for, but I'm going to tell you, for some of you, you're like, you know what? I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired. I am sick and tired of dealing with the same bullshit. I am so tired of dealing with all the drama that's going on. It's okay, Skip. I am so tired of nothing changing, of people continuing to treat me the way they do because I'm good to them, because I'm kind to them, because I let them. Accountability, because I let them. You have to decide now exactly where you want to be. You get to dictate. You get to write this story. Right now, if your book is reading, meaning your own personal life book, if your book is reading that you're miserable, unhappy, lonely, tired, sad, poor, in debt, whatever, you get to write the next chapter. You get to make it be whatever it is you want it to be. If you keep seeing yourself and mentally saying to yourself, oh, I'm never going to be in love. Oh, I'm never going to be able to pay these bills. Oh, I'm never going to get out of debt. Oh, I'm not. Then you're not. I promise you, you're not. Right, Elizabeth? I got you. So where we're at is, and it's really simple to do. You take the time for a minute to sit with your feet planted on the ground. Feel the energy coming up from the ground as if it was a hook coming up through to grab onto you. Feel, it takes a minute. You ain't going to feel it right away. You ain't going to sit here in 2 seconds and say, okay, yeah, I feel my feet grounded. I feel it. Bullshit. It takes a minute. You got to do your breathing with it. You got to do your deep inhales and then exhale. Using the words, that helps also to bring spirit to you. When you're doing this and you get yourself where you really can feel, because when you first start, you're tense and you're tight. And you're like, okay, I'm going to do it. Nope, you're not relaxed yet. I'm going to do it again. Hold it for a few seconds. Then let it out. Slowly. Once you know you've gotten your breathing under control, because I'm telling you, the first 3, 4 times, it's not under control. Some of you, it may take 6, 7 times to get it under control. Some of you, it may take 10, 15 times, depending on how anxious you are, depending on how stressed you are. But keep doing it until you actually feel your body release. Once you get to that stage, you then speak what it is you want to have, or you want to be, or you want to become, but you feel it as if it's already here. I am very strong. I am very loved. I am very powerful. I am very needed. I am very appropriate. I am very smart. I am very educated. I am very wealthy. I am very happy. I am very healthy. So you want to say all these things during your meditation. I am a lender, not a borrower. I give. I don't ask to receive. I give. I give. Because if you don't give back in some kind of way, that good karma can't catch you. If you need to, go out, put your hand on a tree, because a tree has so much vibration in it. Sit under a tree. Touch a tree. Water. Some of you are very comfortable with water. Come here, Buttons. Let me take off your harness. Come here, Buttons. Come here. Some of you, water. Come. Some of you, water is very... There you go, baby. Now you can lay down. Water is very healing for you. Water is definitely something that you need, and it helps to cleanse you and to get rid of the negativities. Go ahead, baby. Go ahead. Good girl. Good girl. Your next card message is prosperity, wealth, contentment, success, achievement, abundance. Okay? It is very important to keep claiming to the universe that you are very prosperous, that you are financially wealthy, you are emotionally wealthy, you are spiritually wealthy, that you can achieve all of your goals. Use your sorcerer. When I say sorcerer, now prosperity is number 17, which is 1 and 7 is 8. And then we have 18, which talks about ambition, determination, willpower, creation, focus. Creation, focus. It is so important for you to focus on what it is you want to create. Now, for some of you, give me 2 seconds with this card. For some of you, this energy today, claim it if it's yours. Let me know in the comments. If it ain't yours, don't claim it. Just sit back and wait. Maybe something else will be. But right now we have the Hangman. We have the Hangman. You all know the Hangman talks about having discontentment. Maybe you're disinterested. Maybe you lost interest. Maybe some of you lost that feeling or that drive to go and do something, to get something done, to start working harder, to keep going. Maybe you're getting kind of like out of sorts, and I get it. Maybe some of you feel stagnant or going through stagnation at the moment. Some of you may be making very impulsive decisions. Your impulsiveness is not going to pay off. Some of you have negative patterns, behaviors, addictions, something that you need to detach from, walk away from. The Hangman does talk about detachment. It talks about letting something go. Stop holding on to shit that's just not working. Stop holding on to people that aren't for you. If you keep living your life waiting for them to figure it out, waiting for them to want to come towards you, waiting for them to take an action, believe me, trust me, that you know better. You know that if somebody wants to do something, they're going to do it. You know, if somebody wants to be with you, they're going to find every single way running through hell and high water to get to you. You know, if they really wanted to make time for you, they would. They could. They will inconvenience their schedule just to touch base with you, even if it's for a second to say, hey, I'm really busy right now, but I want to make sure I got in touch with you. I told you, hey, I'm talking to you. We need to catch up. I'm overwhelmed right now. But so they'll take that moment out to address you, to text you, to say, you know what, I do care. But doesn't mean that because I'm busy and I can't catch up with you right now, that doesn't mean I don't care. It means I'm busy. It means I have my priorities to handle. It means I'm the only one taking care of me, so I got to do what I got to do, right? All right. Next message. Next message. Again, with this hangman, for some of you, you're very dissatisfied with the results of something because you're losing your patience, because you're not practicing patience. You're not focusing on you. If you have enough time to focus on them and what they're doing all the time, then when are you focusing on you? If you're spending every waking moment worrying about them, when are you working on you? That's just what I want to know. Hey, Nessa. All right. In the shadows. We're going to use the cards in the shadows. In the shadows. Hi, Iona. Good morning. You don't need approval. You don't need approval to take care of you. You don't need approval to take care of you first. You do not need approval from somebody else. Hi, Lucerne. You don't need approval from somebody else in order to love yourself. Okay? Somebody is definitely still fantasizing about you. Somebody is definitely still feeling like you're for them. Somebody is definitely knowing that you're there and they want to communicate. But there's something that's blocking. Either you have the block or they have the block. For some of you, you're telling this person that I know you're watching me. I know you're watching me. I know. I've seen you. I've seen you follow me. I've seen you try to send these messages to me. I see that when I turn on the radio, I get these certain songs that come through very strong, that you're doing this type of mental telepathy to make me think of you. You're wanting me to think of you. You keep putting that energy to me. You keep saying my name behind the scenes because you want me to keep thinking of you. There's somebody who may have walked away from you, and they're saying that leaving you has hurt them too. For some of you, you're dealing with somebody, maybe it's you, maybe it's them, that's saying, I'm not coming back. For some of you. Don't own it if it's not yours. For some of you, there's no communication because somebody doesn't know what to say. They don't know how to address something. They don't know what to do about it. For some of you, you may be waiting for an apology from somebody. This could be a family, a friend, a partner, a coworker, a boss. There's somebody that you've dealt with that knows they've made a mistake. They know they messed up. Somebody knows they made a bad choice. You know, for some of you, it's very easy for you to see through this person. You can see through them very clearly that you know when they're lying. You know when they're adding to something, creating more drama. For some of you, you know you had to let go of somebody and you may have walked away yourself. And you're hoping that person can be happy for you the same way you're happy for them. For some of you, you may have not gotten with this person yet, but you know there's a soul connection because you can feel that. For some of you, you're dealing with somebody right now who's just got to stick up their ass. They got to stick up their ass. They're saying that, I know I pretend that I don't care. I know I'm giving you the cold shoulder. I'm trying to be tough on you. I know what I'm doing. I'm manipulating you this way. Somebody's coming back to tell you they're sorry. So whoever's waiting for an apology, somebody's coming back to say they're sorry. Somebody's wanting to make amends with you. There's somebody in this room who lost a loved one. They really are torn apart from losing this loved one. And they're saying, your loved one is telling you that you can't come with me right now. For some of you, you're wanting to give up. Now, for some of you, this could be loss in as far as death. This could be loss as far as a relationship. This could be time, much time that's needed apart from this person right now. And that's why they're saying you can't come with me right now. Hey, Sugandhi, hello. I'm sorry to hear that. For some of you, it is too late. For some of you, this person kept doing the same shit over and over for quite some time, and you've had enough. You're actually definitely past the limit of where you should be, saying, you know what, I can't take anymore. I just can't do this anymore. And you're telling them, yeah, it's too late. There's others of you who haven't been through it long enough yet, and you're saying, yes, I wish you would come back. For some of you who are apart from somebody that you don't like it, you're saying that I don't know how to let you go. I don't know how to release you. For some of you, it's about a loved one who passed on the other side, saying, I didn't want you to go. I didn't want to be without you. I don't know how to live without you. I was very codependent on you. And I never realized how much until you left. Whoever that's for. For some of you, with that situation, it's time to uncover something. When I say uncover something, and it is number 16, which is a 17, which is a 7. Nostalgia, sentimentality, memories. Something that's very sentimental to you. A memory that you hold about someone is what's keeping you together. For some reason, though, you're only focusing, where a relationship is concerned, you're only focusing on the good, the parts that you remember, the highlighted parts, the parts and the times when they were okay, the times when they treated you okay. But are you forgetting about all the bullshit that you went through with this person? Are you forgetting how much wrong they done to you? Are you forgetting how many times you had to let something go? Was cheating okay? No. The way they made you feel was messed up. For some of you, this is about migration right now. Migration, number 15, which is a 6. Migration. Migration is talking about initiate, beginnings, freedom, adventure, your first step. This migration, this first step, is a scary step to take. When you have something that ended and you're trying to start new, maybe you moved to a new place, maybe you left, got divorced, got separated, somebody passed away, whatever it is, and they've left you to go on your own. That first step is the hardest, the scariest. But you're going to be okay. You are going to be okay. See, whatever happened didn't break you. It actually made you stronger. What you thought was going to destroy you didn't. It strengthened you. Maybe you don't see your strength yet, But if you look back 2-3 years, you overcame some other shit that was so bad that you swore you'd never repeat that again. You swore you'd never get into that situation again. Sometimes we pick the person from the past that we let go of, or that let go of us. And when we pick somebody new, we're picking that same spirit, but in a different body. You understand that? The same spirit, but in a different body. You're still dealing with somebody else that's toxic. This is a new person, maybe. It's like, why do I keep meeting these people that keep using me and taking advantage of me? See, it's not the people, it's you. Oh, it's you. See, because it's you who feels that you need to take care of everybody. It's you who feels that you need to agree to everything. It's you who feels you need to please them in order to make this relationship work, and that's not how it goes. You're so used to caring about everybody else, you're not caring for yourself. But you will have a session. A session will happen. This session is going to talk about transformation. The end of a cycle is now here. It gives you the opportunity for a new beginning, for change. Metamorphosis, so to speak, like the butterfly, right? Oh, my finger hurts. Take this transformation invitation that you're getting. You have to let somebody know that, you know what, you're not part of my plan anymore. You're not part of my plan anymore. See, you messed that up. You took advantage. You mistook my kindness for weakness. There was many, many times that you thought somebody was going to reject you. Whether it was applying for a job, a position, college, whatever, even with a relationship. For those of you dealing again with somebody on the other side, they're telling me there's so much they want to tell you about their experience from what happened from the time that their soul left their body. They can't wait to be able to tell you that. Somebody's wanting to explain that very much to you. We got to work on the visionary part of you. Thank you, Cindy. Thank you, Cindy. We got to work on the visionary part of you. The visionary part of you is your confidence, your self-esteem, your passion, your self-worth. I need you to realize the other people are not the ones who you listen to tell you your value. Your value comes from your maker, okay? You are so unique from every single other person. Every single person, even on this chat, is so different from another. Yes, we may have all gone through a lot of similar things, but your DNA and my DNA are not the same at all. The way I respond and the way you respond is not the same at all. The way I love and give love, the way you love and give love is not the same at all. The things I'll tolerate, the things you'll tolerate are not the same at all. You are very unique, genuine, precious. And don't let anybody tell you that you're not. You're also very valuable. But you know, only a collector of a certain item would realize the value. If I collect baseballs and I receive a baseball, I'm going to look at it and it's signed by all these amazing people on different teams or whatever. And I look at it, I said, wow, this is worth a lot of money. This is valuable. But if you don't collect baseballs and I give you a baseball, you say, oh, thanks, and you're ready to throw it, bat it, hit it, catch it, you're not realizing its value. You must find the person that is equal to your energy, that is a collector of you, of your uniqueness, of who you are. Thank you, Leo. You must realize that sometimes the piece of the puzzle you're trying to put in doesn't fit. You can't make it fit. Did you ever do that? You ever do that? I've done that. You have a puzzle out on the table and you're trying to put this, you're like, I know this goes here, and you're pushing it. It's not fitting, keeps popping out. Well, it looked like it would fit there. I swear it would fit there. Maybe if I adjust everything else around it, it'll fit. So in your life, maybe if you adjust who you are, maybe if you adjust the way you really feel, maybe if you turn off your feelings, maybe if you turn off your emotions, maybe if you don't show as much love or attention, maybe if you don't ask for things, maybe if you do all this changing to try to please that person, before you know it, that person is not even dating you anymore. You're someone different. You're not the person who they first started to fall in love with or date. You're changing to become them. They want you to become them. Do things their way, like things that they like. They don't want you to have your own opinion. They don't want you to be your own unique self, your authentic self. People always want you to respond in the mannerism that they would. They want you to talk like you want your partner to say, oh, I love you, I miss you, I need you, I don't know what to do without you, you're everything to me, blah, 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 blah. Not everybody speaks that way. Not everybody expresses their emotions that way. Everybody's not that way. I may say something to you that comes across very harsh to some of you. To others of you, you may be used to somebody talking very directly, and you just get it and you understand that I'm not trying to be harsh. I'm just being direct. I don't bullshit. I don't beat around the bush. I'm not going to pretend with you. I'm not going to make something up. I'm going to come out with it exactly the way I hear it. More and more so after my heart attack, realizing that I'm not promised not 1 second from now, let alone tomorrow. I'm not going to waste my time with a lot of words in between just to try to get you in my favor. I don't want to do that. I'm coming out with a direct answer. I'm always a direct hit. I appreciate direct hits coming back at me, but I need the truth as well. I like when people want to say one thing and they want to believe what they're saying, but yet no, it's not the truth. You know when somebody's trying to convince themselves of something, and I don't have time for that. Unfortunately, with the gift that I have, if I'm talking to you, if I'm reading for you, if I'm listening to you, sometimes we're not even honest with ourselves about certain things. Like, oh, do you want that person back? No. Well, yeah, if they could be the way they were when I first met them. But because they've changed in who they showed me they really are versus who I thought they were, then no, I don't want them back. So, it's a little mixed up. A lot of you dealt with the blood moon, which wasn't that long ago. The blood moon creates illusions. It puts in secrets. People keep secrets, or they keep you a secret. The blood moon creates a lot of confusion. Let me see if Alexa will tell me. Alexa, when was the last blood moon?
The last blood moon occurred on Tuesday, November 8, 2022. Blood moon is when the full moon during the total lunar eclipse appears reddish and colored due to the scattering of blood through the Earth's atmosphere.
She said November 2022. So, it's hard to believe that was the last one, but it creates a lot of narcissism, egotism, again, uncertainty. This is coming up as if it's here. So you're dealing with somebody who's created a lot of uncertainty with you. You're dealing with somebody who's kept secrets from you. You're dealing with somebody who's pretending to be invested in the same thing you are, but they're not. I need you to protect yourselves. When I say protect yourselves, I'm talking about protect your heart, protect your morals, protect your standards. For some of you, No, don't do that. Don't give up on love. For some of you, you need to give up on the way you thought love was going to be, is what you need to give up on. You need to give up on the expectations you put out there on love. You need to allow love to just come in. Our biggest problem is us trying to control a situation, or us trying to judge somebody, or us trying to not accept somebody for who they are. Listen, if somebody comes into your life and you see who they are and you don't like that, they're not for you. So you don't get the right to change them. You don't get that right. No. You either accept them for who they are or you let them go. You can't change somebody because it's not fitting to your liking. That's not okay. Just like somebody can't come in and change you, okay? All right. For a lot of you, you have the Sun card. Exactly, Elizabeth. You have the Sun card. With the Sun card, the freedom is coming for you. Whether that's freedom because they left you, whether that's freedom because you broke up, whether that's freedom because you made a change, you made a choice, you made a decision, you walked away, whatever. Perhaps it's talking about success. Perhaps it's talking about you finally found the right job. You're finally going to make decent money. Perhaps now you're putting money away. See, because sometimes it's not about making big money, but it's how are you spending the money you have? If you can curb some of that, cut down on some of that. For some of you, I've noticed, and even with myself, the more I keep that Mac card around, the worse it is. Because I can use that Mac card and swipe it like crazy. And by the end of the week, I'm like, how the hell did I swipe $200? On what? What did I buy? But if I had the money in my hand and I'd hand out money, see, I could take my Mac card and just take $100 for the week and keep it here and say, okay, when I need to buy something, I'm going to buy it. And when I run out of this 100, I'm done. So you need to put yourself on a budget. And it's a good thing I'm going to do that. Thank you for that, Spirit. But also, you're going to begin to self-express. You're going to begin to have confidence and trust and believe in yourself. That freedom is coming with the Sun card. There is nothing but positivity here. There is success from all angles, happiness, because you know your truth. Some of you, pregnancy is on the way. Oh boy. Now, for some of you, you had to move away to calmer waters. Your situation you couldn't deal with anymore. You had to take yourself out of something. You had to step back from something. You're definitely dealing with calmer waters. Please hit the like button if you've come into the room. I need your support that way. You're healing. You're progressing. You're moving forward. You're moving on. Things are calming down now. So whatever bullshit, roughness, wavy waters, rocky waters, plateaus, blockages, roadblocks, whatever you were dealing with, it's all dissipating. Things are going to smooth out now. Thank God Aries is the hell out of Mars. Thank you, God. That was a very argumentative cycle, but it is the time right now to let go of things that are not serving you. This week, especially Friday, is very important. Let go of what isn't benefiting you. You can't make people be a certain way. You can't make them. You got to decide what you're going to do. You got to figure out your own financial situation. Stop depending on them. They'll always let you down. They're going to put them first, just like you should be putting you first. Some of you are going to be doing some travel. Some of you may travel overseas. A lot of you are definitely letting go. You got to trust this process. You can't allow something else in until you let something else go. Then you can expand. Then you can expect expansion. You're going to feel a wholeness. You're going to start feeling like shit's finally working out. You know, you got reciprocity, a union. intertwinement, relationship, love is on the way. So if you think you're going to stay single, if you think you're not going to believe in love anymore, if you think you're not going to try anymore, you ain't going to have a choice. Because this person's going to come in and sweep you off your feet. You know, don't be the wayfarer. Maybe you will be. When you're the wayfarer, contemplation, searching for truth, inner guidance, introspection, yeah, that's the wayfarer. We started off with the owl. We started off with the owl. And we're going to end with the owl. Because the owl is talking about independent thinking. Thinking for yourself. Not allowing other people to do the thinking for you. It's time to surrender. It's time to surrender. I didn't even make Taurus reading for May. Sorry. So, surrender, letting go, trust, consideration, expansion. You got to let the thought of something go right now. You need to just focus on you and your goals and what it is that you're looking to do. And then things are going to work themselves out. For some of you weathering a storm right now, sometimes if there's nothing you can do about it, accept that, and wait. Just wait. Grab yourself a bowl of popcorn and just wait. And you're going to soon see that what's going on, you didn't need to handle. It will work itself out. It will work itself out. All right? All right, you guys. I hope this message resonated with somebody. I want you to understand something. I want you to take this affirmation. I want you all to take the affirmation. I accept that my past does not define me. I forgive my past. I accept all aspects and parts of me. I am in control of who I am. I am loved. I am worthy. I am whole. One more time. I accept that my past does not define me. I forgive my past. I accept all aspects and parts of me unconditionally. I am in control of who I am. I am loved. I am worthy. I am whole. All right, you guys? You guys are going to figure it out. It's going to work out. Embrace who you're meant to be. Know that you're in alignment with your own truth and your own authenticity, and be grateful for that. All right, you guys, with that being said, exactly, Leo. With that being said, sending you all love and light. I got to get ready for work. You know how my week goes, right? And I hurt my finger really bad. I don't know if you could see it. It was real swelled up yesterday. Bleeding on the blood thinners made it even worse. But I banged 3 of my fingers, and it's numb at the knuckle. I can't even bend it more than that. I don't know what to do. Might try to get a hold of my doctor's office, but I don't even have any sick time at work to take, so I'm really screwed up right now. But anyway, I'm going to go fill up my coffee because it's cold. Sending you lots of love and light. Please leave your comments below. I look forward to reading them later when I'm at work. Stay strong. Don't give up on yourself. And don't forget, if you're in a storm right now, it's going to pass. It's not going to rain forever. Trust me. Sometimes there's nothing that you can do about it. You just kind of got to wait. But just like the leaves blow and the trees blow, look. You see how that's freely blowing? Because energy is moving, the air is moving, the earth is spinning and rotating very slowly on its axis, right? So changes are coming. Allow it. Allow the changes to come. Because this too shall pass. All right, guys.